Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Just seeing if this mic works. Just trying to see if this is working now.
You can ask the audience if they can hear us.
Audience, can you hear us? Fantastic. Sorry about that. Thank you for the confirmation, chat. We had some technical difficulties there due to some people having to head off home. So everyone, welcome to the NM, the Norwegian Hockey Championship, National Norwegian Hockey Championship. And this is the final, the last game for all of the beans between Mask A and Kringsjå. An absolutely incredible game. Both teams have had to fight super hard with some absolutely amazing performances on both sides to get to where they are now. There was some issues with the audio, but both teams stood for the national anthem and shook hands with each other and the referees. We have Mask in the full green and Kringsjå in the full blue. An absolutely remarkable game for us in store for us today. I'm joined by Seb on my left here, who is my co-commentator, although he's currently having a snack, so you'll hear from him in a little bit. And on my right, my wonderful cameraman Cheyenne, fresh off his wonderful performance in the last game. Unfortunately here, one of the players from Mask hit hard by a shot from Kringsjå's Aaron, and it looks like he's had to limp off and be substituted. Okay, so Mask gonna get us underway again. Okay, so Aaron on the ball here. They're fighting the far corner there for the ball. And Sam Rathori of Mask judged to have been a bit too physical with the Kringsjå player there. So here we have Tim Stark ready to inject the ball to the top of the D towards Mandeep. Mandeep Power, who will be stopping it here for Aranpreet Singh, the star attacker of Kringsjå. And it was blocked off the line by one of the Mask players, but unfortunately it's hit him on the top of the head. So immediate concern there by all of the players, and just hoping that he's okay. Yeah, just waiting one moment. Hopefully the Mask deflected it as much as possible, and hopefully it didn't hit him very hard on the head. Hello Nathan. I hope you have a safe journey home from Oslo. I hope you enjoy having this playing in the background. Stay safe, and hope you get some lovely views. I haven't actually seen the sky in quite a few hours now, so I don't know what it's like. Yeah, slightly concerning there for the green player. Just one moment. And incredibly enough, Aaron was unable to convert from that penalty flick. Incredible scenes. Okay.
Are you a medic?
Somewhat, yes. I used an ambulance service.
Okay, yeah, you can go and talk to them. Musk on the ball here. Shabazz misses it, so Mandeep plays it to Jasmeet. Down to Aaron. Tim Stark on it now. Starker down to Mandeep. One touch, but straight in the stick of Tala Asif. Which means it's going to be a Musk ball. Welcome also to the Trondheim boys, live from the car. Trondheim boys, what is your prediction for this game? And Aaron wins that battle, goes in, fakes one, but Goga is close to that ball. And Mandeep will kick us off with a long corner. Place it to Paulina Soroka. Paulina Soroka on the ball here. Couple of substitutions here on the Must side. Zanjanjua and Zarkvatore coming in, as well as Hanandar. Tala Asif plays down to Zarkvatore. We'll play it to Hamza Ali Khan. Tala Asif, Hamza Ali Khan. Asif looking for that long ball, but Mandeep intercepts and manages to get it to Jasmeet, who lays it off to Arunpreet Singh, who'll go inside. Tries to play a cheeky ball to Jasmeet, but it's intercepted, but he gets it back. Oh, ball goes across. No one there on the end of it. Hanandar under pressure by Tim Starke. It's Janjua. And he's locked in by the players. Hamza Ali Khan on the ball here, pointing where he wants Zarkvatore. Oh, and it's a straight ball. It's advantage being played. Zanjanjua has it in the corner. He has to go back to Tala Asif. And it's not a clear touch from Arunpreet Singh. Oh, and it's a shot from Zarkvatore. First shot from Musk there. He's quick to go into D. Tala Asif on the one touch back to Hamza Ali Khan. Tries to play it straight to the middle, but too many Kringsjå players there. It's a great smart ball by Jasmeet to Tim Starke, but also a good save there from Goga. Soroka plays it straight to the middle to Jasmeet. Tried to go around, plays it to Mandeep. That's clever play. Tala Asif touches it. And that will be a Musk ball out because he has to leave some space. Okay. A 4-3 win for Kringsjå is one of the predictions here in the chat. Interesting. No goals so far, so we're going to have to get some more later in the game. As Zarkvatore has the ball here and plays it blindly, but it does connect with Hanandar. And that ball over the back line from Tala Asif, who's looking for the long pass. Musk playing a man-man in defense. Zanjanjua into the D with that, but it's drilled into the stick of Soroka, who stays nice and low. And therefore, no threat to Kringsjå there. On the ball, plays it to Tim Starke, who turns it infield. Plays it to Mandeep Singh. Connects with Arun. Cheeky ball between the legs, but the defender intercepts it, and then there's a foul. Zakra Torre plays it to Hamza Ali Khan. Talha Asif. Long ball for Zanjanjua. This is what they often look for. Tries to lob it, but it's easy stop there for Ankit Singh. And it's a long corner. Zanjanjua with Sirok on his heels. He managed to turn around. And that's indeed shielding. And Kringsjå win that ball. Mandi plays the long ball now to Jasmeet Singh. Won by Musk. And Zakra Torre will take it into the D. He feints one, plays it wide. Zanjanjua, but that goes over the goal. Great move there by Zakra Torre to eliminate that defender and then play.
We'll try to fix those as quickly as possible. In the meantime, massive thanks to our sponsors, Lux Investment Group, Luga, Big Bite, Chaska, and Lux Finance. A massive thank you to all of them. Their support is just one of the main reasons we're able to have such a wonderful spectacle today. I have a follow-up for those wondering how the mask player who was hit on the head from that short corner is doing. He's been looked at, and he's doing okay. However, he has not been cleared for carrying on in the game as of yet. It looks like he'll have to be looked at by a medical professional off-site. So we wish him to get well soon. He put his body on the line for his team there, and truth be told, it's the only reason his team aren't behind. And we just hope that it's nothing too serious. He was showing good signs, I've been told, and we hope that nothing concerning is found during the full checkup. But just it's a scary moment. But once again, a massive thank you to the refereeing team and all those who helped make sure that he was okay. And let's hope we have continue this amazing game to find out who our national champions are. So Tim Stark here with a great pass to number 2 for Kringsjå. That was Jasmeet. Jasmeet actually beat masked goalkeeper Guga only for... Do we know which masked player denied him?
Yeah, that was Talha Asif on the line. Great save there, but it does come up high on his stick and therefore a short corner.
Yeah.
Which always is going to be as threatening when you have a player like Arunpreet Singh on the top.
Yeah, threatening for both the scoreline and your body, as we found out today. Unfortunately there, Mask jumped the gun, so one of their players are going to have to head back to the opposing half. So the goalkeeper and 4 defenders against Kringsjå. And Aaron hits straight into Guga there. Guga on the ground, but still managed to get a hand to it. And Tim Stark follows up on that second rebound to put it into the back of the net. Yeah, just a whole sea of blue and green around Guga there, and with Tim Stark's hockey saber piercing through the veil to put it into the back of the net. And there we have it, confirmation. Oh, actually that goal's been cancelled. It's been ruled out. What can you tell us about that, Seb?
Yeah, it seemed like the umpires observed what is called crossing. So when player moves in front, the defender and blocks his way to the attacker with the ball. And we're just going to restart here, waiting for time to start, which is start now. Talal Asif on the ball, plays Design Janjua. Also on the pitch now. On the pitch now, 10 players with national team experience. Of course, we've got Surovka, who will start the ball now for Kringsjå, who used to play for Poland. Goalie Ankit Singh has experience playing for Norway under 21. We've got Mandeep and Aaron from Kringsjå, who used to be in the Norwegian national team. And the whole mask team has, in the last 2 years, represented Norway at one of the tournaments. That's a great save by Ankit Singh as he dives for that and picks it up. Good shot by Sarkar Torre, who's on the ball again. Tries to get it through here, and he does manage to play it in. And the Kringsjå players protesting here, saying that he played it through Mandeep Singh.
I'm not quite sure what, but it looks like Mandeep Singh's hand was also hit. So I think that's his main protestation, that it hurting his hand is the main sign that it was played through him.
Yeah, the only thing I think is that what the umpires will look at was whether Mandeep had his stick on the floor or not, which I actually doubt. So if the stick is not all the way down, then it's an okay shot, and it was not above the knee either. Okay, and the goal has been given. So it's 1-0 to Musk. First blood.
And I certainly think Kringsjå will feel a bit aggrieved by that. They've definitely had most possession, most of the shots, and they've come so close to scoring so many times, only for it to be ruled out or stopped off the line for someone, the loss of someone's health, or be a penalty flick that was denied. But at these top levels, it really is just the closest of margins. And yeah, yes, I agree, Nathan. 100% we should have the roof open. That'd be lovely. I look forward to seeing that.
We would be looking through a parking lot, though. There might be a couple of cars.
Maybe we'll get, yeah, either some cars or maybe a Burger King. Some disagreement there with some of the Kringsjå players, unsure on who to take it. Paulina there asking more from Aaron and have him go up so that she can play him in. Another short corner here that Guga and the rest of Mask A are going to have to deal with. Going to be very interesting seeing how they respond here. Let's see how this goes. You can tell how worried Mask A are about these short corners with all 5 players defending. And Guga gets their hand to it and moves it just beyond the post. So a slight indecision here by the umpires. One believes it's a short corner, the other one believes it's a long corner. discussion is ongoing, but we will give you the update as soon as we can. And a quick little discussion there between Tim Stark, the injector, and Aranpreet Singh, who is most likely to take the shot here. Truth be told, he's got an absolutely wicked shot on him. So, is there an equipment issue with Mars goalkeeper here, Seb? What appears to be the problem?
No, I actually get the idea it's more of a fitness issue, if we can call it anything. Goga is, although a talented goalie and also at an old age has represented Norwegian national team, he is, I think, over 40, maybe 45. So there have been finals before where towards the end of a match, after many good saves, he might be struggling a bit. But he usually gets up like he does now as well, and is always able to continue to impress for his team. But let's see if this so early in on the game will affect him.
Thank you for that, Seb. So, back the game resumes. Short corner, and unfortunately for Guga, there the hand that they got to that was not enough. The power from Aranpreet there was just too strong, as you can see, and despite Guga getting that hand to it, it still goes in. So we are now even. What do you think of that one? Was that potentially a fitness issue, as you said, Seb?
Nah, maybe not. He was out of his goal. He got a hand to it, but and there's another shot by Jasmine, and again on the rebound, little lift on the back end. And he seems, he's quick off his feet. He's okay. He gets down, gets up.
Yeah, maybe a little bit of redemption there for Guga. Very strong save there after Jasmine was played through on goal. Okay, so Marseille finally, after a lot of pressure and a lot of time in their own D, now able to step into their opponent's half. Unfortunately, that's picked up by Mandeep, and Aaron now just taking some time on the ball and returns it to Mandeep. Mandeep to Tim, and Tim to Paulina. Paulina loses control, but it's okay. It's fallen for Jasmine here, who lays it off to Paulina. Unfortunately, Paulina gives away the foul, and now we have Zark pressuring and scoring. Wow, incredible stuff. Incredible stuff there. Zark gets that ball after the mistake from Paulina, and he's just able to just do it all himself there. Takes on Ankit in the Kringsjå goal and puts it past any other defenders trying to help. So, despite Kringsjå getting themselves back on level terms, a very quick response there, led by Zark for Mask A. It is now 2-1, just over halfway through the second quarter. A great challenge there by Paulina, taking that ball off Zark, and Aaron still on the ball, gaining that free hit after the foul by Zark. Aaron seeking out Tim there on the right. Unfortunately, just a bit too advanced of a ball, too far forward for Tim to get to, and it bounces off out for a free hit. As slightly creative. Jasmine here trying to get the shot away, and unfortunately it's hit one of the Mars players, and the umpire has adjudged Jasmine's shot to have been dangerous play and shown him a green card. So he is, as it would be said internationally, sin-binned for the next minute. Seb, what can you tell me?
I think it's really good that the umpire shows the card here. I don't think we're strict enough on what's called drilling. in Norway, right? Trying to play through a player. I'd personally like to see a bit more cards for that. I do think in countries like Germany, you do. I think you get showed immediately a yellow card quite often. So, yeah, I think it's a very fair decision from the referee. And I hope they keep ensuring that the players on the pitch are safe by fouling this kind of behavior. And it's Surovka who intercepts that ball, but makes the foul. But Hanandar goes into the D straight away, which means that it's a Kringsjå ball. We'll go through a 3 build-up, the very flat 3 build-up. Aronpreet Singh cannot control that. Long ball by Talasif, stopped by Surovka, but won by Samra Torre in the D. Who goes around and gets the short corner after a stick tackle from Mandeep Singh. Zan Janja will inject this at the top of the D, Tala Asif. He has a bit of a signature move here where he kind of turns it around the goalie. Let's see if he does that now. Tala to inject. There you go. Oh, and it's a great save. I'm not sure if it was the runner or the player of the line, but didn't go into the goal, and it was really impressive. What do you think, Jay?
Yeah, just incredible. Both teams pushing themselves and each other to the absolute limit here. Absolutely incredible. I even though it's 2-1, I still have no clue who's going to win this, and I'm on the edge of my seat. I really am. I'm not just at a loss of words. I'm at a loss for breath. So Aaron with the ball here on the top of the D, hoping to get a shot away. Lays it off to Mandeep. Mandeep out to Jasmeet. Jasmeet bringing it back here and laying it off of Paulina. Paulina out to Tim Stark. Back to Paulina. Stark and Paulina interchanging passes now. Just trying to slow things down, making sure that they don't have any surprise counters as they did with that second goal that they conceded. A lovely pass from Paulina to Jasmeet. And despite Jasmeet trying to keep on playing possession, it was very clear that he had lost advantage, and the umpires have rightfully so blown for a free hit there. Aaron back to Paulina. Paulina to Tim Stark. Tim Stark looking to maybe attack the right, but then brings it in a little bit, brings it back to Paulina. Paulina looking forward to moving to the left. To the left is Jasmeet. Jasmeet and Mandeep both try to keep it in. Unfortunately, that coming together there actually gives away the ball. And that marks the end of our first half of this, the National Norwegian Hockey Championship final. Incredible, incredible sights. It's 5 minutes of rest, so if you're watching and you're as blown away as I am, go grab a drink, go grab a snack. You are what you eat. Just quickly recover as the players are as well. Cannot wait to see how the second half of this absolute epic will end. We'll also give a quick thanks to our sponsors, but first just a massive get well soon to Mask A's fallen player. I don't quite have his number here, so I can't find it, but we hope that there is no concerning injury to his head, and that he completely recovers. We have seen him walking about, which is good. It's a really good sign, but from what we're aware, he won't be returning to the game. But we're glad to see that he's walking. That's really encouraging. But yes, so returning back to the sponsors as promised, a massive thank you to Lux Investment Group and of course Lux Finance. Alongside them we have Luga, many thanks to them. We really appreciate all of the support from all of these sponsors. Followed by Enluga is followed by Chaska. As their motto says, savor the Indian flavor, and highly recommendable. Please do support them if given the chance. And finally, Big Bite. Big Bite, very similar to, for those overseas, similar to the Subway. But personally, I've tried them both, and I can say I prefer Big Bite. I prefer Big Bite. Big Bite's absolutely lovely, and they even have daily deals. So they have subs of the week, subs of the day, with allocated deals, and just yeah. Thank you so much to all the sponsors. We really appreciate it, and I can imagine for anyone having a snack at home whilst watching this, just like our last sponsor's name, you'll be taking a big bite. Okay, so returning to the game, we have 2 minutes left. Very, very interesting so far. Very, very interesting. So we're going to ask some of the people watching who they think is going to win. So, who do you think is going to win, Mask or Kringsjå?
Mask.
Mask. Okay. Here we have another gentleman. Who do you think is going to win, Mask or Kringsjå?
May the best one win, I'm not sure.
Unsure. Understandable. We have a lovely lady next to the man. Who do you think is going to win, Kringsjå or Mask A?
Kringsjå.
Kringsjå, okay. So it's an even split here. We have one for Mask, one for Kringsjå, and one even. My very esteemed gentleman here, who do you think is going to win, Mask A or Kringsjå?
Kringsjå by far.
Kringsjå, so a lot of confidence here for Kringsjå. Okay, let's go to this part of the stadium. Right. So, we've got some people fighting to speak to me, clearly. But I'm going to go over here. They have nothing to fear. Who do you think's going to win, Mask or Kringsjå?
Mask.
Who do you think's going to win, Mask or Kringsjå? Mask. So a lot of Mask fans here. Who do you think's going to win, Mask or Kringsjå? Kringsjå, okay. Mask or Kringsjå? Mask, okay. So it seems like we've got a lot of Mask fans here. I wonder why. Definitely not certain excellent Mask members. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's been an absolutely amazing game. What do you think of it so far?
We are doing very well.
Very well.
Boys is very working very hard. So it will be go maybe 4-1.
4-1, so you're hoping for a 4-1 to Mask, I assume. Yes, yeah. And right at the beginning of the game, your defenders, they were putting their body on the line. How encouraging is that to see?
This is very encouraging. So this is our trademark that they will do, and they will crash Kringsjå.
How long have you been part of Mask?
Sorry?
How long have you been a member of Mask?
Maybe 30 years.
30 years, wow, that's incredible.
Old boys. We are playing in old boys team.
Oh, the old boys team, that's awesome. But yeah, thank you so much for your time. Enjoy the rest of the game. So, back to the game. Sorry, just going to squeeze past it. Thank you. Okay, and I'm back at my commentating table. Okay. Right, do we have a cameraman? Are you my cameraman? Because that's the scoreboard. We need to look at the... I don't actually know how to zoom. Where has our cameraman gone? Seb? Right, let me have a look. Is it... No? There we go. Okay. And there we go. Fantastic, okay. Sorry about that, everyone. Some slight personnel issues. But we are ready now. Some issues with Mask goal here. I think they're just adjusting it to make sure it's fully fit for the game. Maybe that shot that rattled the crossbar in one of the previous games gave it a little dent. Right, so Mask get us started off here. Down that left wing. And unfortunately, not successfully. The ball is now Kringsjå's with Mandeep Pawar taking that ball from just inside his own half. Back to Paulina. Mandeep and Paulina exchanging passes. Paulina out to the left, finding Arampreet. And Aaron Preet finding Jasmine underlapping them. Back to Aaron. Aaron. Back to Paulina. Advantage played here. Paulina finds Mandeep out wide. Mandeep back to Tim Stark. Tim Stark after dropping back. Paulina sprays it out to the left, trying to find Jasmine, and unfortunately he's not quite able to find that touch to enter the D and really, really threaten the Mask goal. So once again, for anyone joining us today, or joining us just now, Mask A, who are the A team of the club hosting this year's national championship, are in green, the full green kit, and Kringsjå in the full blue kits, playing left to right. Okay, so here we see a very nice attack there by Mask. We had Zark fighting off two Kringsjå players to offload it to one of his teammates, who then sprayed it out to the left. Unfortunately, nothing came of it. Okay, so Jasmeet here gets the ball from Mandeep, still fighting, lays it back off to Mandeep. Mandeep finds Paulina. Paulina challenged quite robustly there by Zark, and unfortunately loses out to number 23, Hamza. A foul given against Kringsjå, so Hamza sprays it out to the left, finds Zayn, and Zayn returns it to Sam. Sam now just taking some time on the ball and pulls it back to his teammate Talha. Talha bounce passes it off forwards to Zayn, and Zayn finds Zark. Zark on the edge of the D here on the right wing, looking for an opportunity, but completely hounded by three Kringsjå players. Zark offloads it to Sam, and Sam just using his pace to get away from Aaron there. Back on the right wing, tries to put it in the middle, and it's fallen to a Mask player who tries to give it back to Zark, but unfortunately no shot comes from that. Both teams still fighting for it, but this time on the left wing now. That's a pass from Zayn back to Zark. Zark lays it back off to... oh, wow. That was quite a lot happening there. So, that ball was injected into the D, but it was not touched by a Mask player in the D, so that's why it was off the pitch rather than a goal. Ooh. Quite a tough coming together there between Paulina and can't see his number? Sam, sorry. Both of them shrugging it off, thankfully. Oh, here you go, Seb.
And Mask definitely putting the pressure on Kringsjå right now. They're realizing there's an opportunity here. But just as I say that, Kringsjå get away into the D. Aaron trying to find a gap, but he doesn't. Mask defenders are very close on him. Zinjanja on that ball. Intercepted by Mandeep Singh, who gets it out to Starke. And there's the shot by Aaron, but it's from a too difficult angle. Mask defenders telling their attackers to get back as well. Samrator on the ball here, plays a long ball to Zanjunjua. Tries to get in. Oh, and it's through! He scores it! And that was very unlucky, not to say the least, for Ankit Singh, who thought he would get his foot on that, but it just slipped through.
We are closing to 4-1.
Yeah, we are. So the gentleman who I interviewed during the game, he predicted a 4-1 win, and he's just given me a tap on the shoulder to point out that at the moment it looks like he might end up being right. What about you, Sebastian? What sort of score do you think we're gonna have at the end of this game?
Oh, I wouldn't want to dare to predict, but there's a 4-1 as the Ratore brothers link up. But the referees are gonna have a look at this. But yeah, this is indoor hockey. You never know what's going to happen. So, oh, and the referees blow it against. There was a foul. So still 3-1 for Musk. Mandip Singh on the ball here. Down the sideboard. And Jasmine will start with this. To Surovka. Back to Jasmine. And it's going to be a Musk ball. Or it's long, in fact. Surovka starts and places it back to Starke. Very dynamic there, Starke. Jasmine tries to go through. And Musk now under pressure. Playing that ball out. Jasmine on the ball. Plays it. Great ball to Harmanpreet Singh. And this guy will shoot from any type of angle.
One thing I found really interesting is that after the first game, where Aaron really showed off his attacking prowess, almost every goalkeeper has been almost religiously putting their hand up in the top corner when he's right far out in the really far out in the wings, because they realise it's a short, small angle, and that's probably the best chance they've got of scoring. So if that goalie's hand's already there, it's much harder to score. So it's interesting to see how the goalkeepers are trying to counter Harmanpreet's just ridiculous shooting from any angle. Okay, so Mars there with an opportunity that was denied, and Kringsjå now responding with gaining a foul just in their opponent's half. Once again, Kringsjå still chasing 2 more goals to bring it back to 3-3, but I would like to point out they've been here before. They've been down 1-3 earlier today, and they turned around the game in merely a quarter to go on and win 5-3. So they've been here before. It's not somewhere they're used to. They absolutely dominated the domestic league, but it's a situation that they're having to become very accustomed with, based off yesterday. Based off earlier today. Seb.
Yeah, and they're also missing some key players, Kringsjå, like Abhishek Singh, Baptiste Rougeau, amongst others. So we understand that Kringsjå is struggling a little bit more than they might be used to, but they're still a quality team. And they came back in the 4th quarter with 3 goals last time, and they might do that this again. Oh, it's a great save by Ankit Singh, who gets low quickly. To the shot of Lukman Razak. Monday playing it long to Jasmine. Just misses his footing. Time has been stopped here. Probably to pick up the ball. One and a half minutes left in this 3rd quarter, where Musk managed to get a 2-goal lead. Oh, and it's not a great pass by Jasmine, but Musk don't use this opportunity either. And Ankit keeps that ball in, plays it to Tim Starke so they can continue quickly. Anandar changing down the board. Ankit very dynamic on his feet, ready to block that angle. And Harmanpreet now, here goes a one-on-one. Does he go around? Oh, it's a great save with the shoulder by Goga. He does manage to get around Tala Asif. Launches the ball up, but and here he is again. Oh, and he hits the crossbar. What a shot from Harmanpreet Singh. A centimeter is all he needs, and he finds the gap, but not the back of the net. And with that, I think that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And of course, thank you to our sponsors, Lux Investment Group, as well as Luga, Chaska, Lux Finance, and of course Big Bite. So with that, in 20 seconds we'll continue.
The women's game, you guys talked about that a lot, so you must. My mom was like texting me what you were saying, so I just opened my phone and I didn't say
Head of that. Yeah. And we're off. So we are in the final quarter, and this is it. It's all down to the next 10 minutes, everyone. The next 600 seconds. Mask fans are counting down each one of these seconds. And they are very hopeful that their team will be walking away with the winner's trophy. So a foul given in Mask's favour after a slightly tough challenge there by Aaron.
It's good that he's here.
Take care.
Right, Aaron on the ball here, finding Tim Stark, attacking the right. Oh, and it's just wide. Guga there sprawling in an attempt to stop it, as it had him really worried there. But it did go wide. I'm sure he breathed a sigh of relief here. Okay, so now we have Hamza on the ball, spraying out to his left to Talha. And now we have Zark on the ball into the D. Lays it off to his brother Sam. And Sam attacking the D. Great opportunity here. Fantastic block there from Ankit. And Kringsjå pick up that ball, but they are hemmed into their own D. Tim finding Jasmeet, and Jasmeet taking out, laying it off to Paulina. Paulina attacking the sideline there, and losing out to Zayn, but it was adjudged to have been a foul. And Zayn not giving enough space there for Paulina. Am I right in saying that Zark and Sam are brothers, Seb?
Yeah, that's correct.
Fantastic. Lovely to see so many clubs with family connections and are coming together there between I believe that was Sam and Tim Stark. And, well, simply put, Mars being a little bit too physical in this quarter. Clearly wanting to make sure that Kringsjå don't get any ideas of mounting a comeback. And because of that, Sam has been given a green card. He has been sin-binned for a minute. So, Tim sprays out to the right to find Paulina. Paulina into the D now. Crashing into, I believe that was Zayn. And he can't do that. You can't just go through a player. It would lead to a lot of injuries. So Mask do get the ball there. Mistake by Mandeep gives the ball again to Mask, who are right below us. However, Mandeep reads that long pass there from Hamza. And now Aaron Preet attacking the D, wanting to get a shot away. And it hits the side netting. I'm not sure if it hit the goalkeeper. It did hit the goalkeeper, so a very nice save there by Guga, making sure it definitely didn't go in. And so now you've got Tim Stark in this ball carrying position, trying to find Mandeep on the right here, wanting to get it into the D, but just a wall of green. You can see just this long line of green players refusing to let the ball go in. Aaron Preet gets that shot away, but unfortunately for him, it's hit a masked player, so the shot didn't even reach the goal. However, the good news for him is he'll have another attempt at goal, thanks to the short corner that was given. We now have just over 6 minutes left in this game. 6 minutes left. Can Kringsjå once again make a massive comeback from 3-1 down in the final quarter? They've already done it once today. The short corner from Tim Stark. Injected now to Aaron. Aaron gets a shot away, and it's a top left corner finish. Incredible. Let's watch this again, everyone. Let's watch this again. Aaron takes a short pass and just absolutely leathers it into the top left. I think the only chance that wasn't going in is if someone got a head injury, and thankfully we don't want that, so it didn't happen, and it now makes it 3-2. And interestingly enough, this was exactly a carbon copy of how Kringsjå mounted their comeback against Oslo. They were down 3-1, and less than halfway through the quarter, Aaron took a short corner, leathered it into the top corner, and made it 3-2. So, Pauline on the ball here, in the ball-carrying position. Unable to find Mandeep there after a good interception by Zayn. Zayn running down the left. Challenged well there by Tim Stark. Very effectively, and immediately finds Aaron, who wants to get another one. He finds Mandeep. Can Mandeep finish it? It's across the face of the goal. But unfortunately, Jasmine unable to get the finish there. Some of the masked players remonstrating with the ref, claiming that Aaron Preet lifted that ball too hard. I think the ball maybe bobbled, but I'm not sure enough. What do you think, Seb?
Yeah, it might have a very small lift, but not enough to be a foul. And they'll have the short corner now again. Will this be a copy of what he just managed to produce? Yeah, and it's straight in.
It is.
Straight through, but it's actually between the elbow and the body of Goga. He could have maybe done a little bit more about that, but it's so hard to defend this guy. And Arprit Singh shows us why he's the top scorer in the league.
Yes, I don't think, incredibly enough, I don't think Aaron has gone a single game without scoring several goals. I think his average is, he might be averaging a hat-trick a game at this point. Honestly, it's giving me, it's reminding me of a certain Marvel film, because when it comes to Aaron Preet, he is simply inevitable. Just absolutely remarkable scenes here. Just what can you do against such a player? It's going to be very exciting to see how this game goes. It is now 3-3 with 5 minutes left, and this time it's a reversal of the roles. Can Mask score a short corner? Ankit with their stick on the bar, ready. And they can! They can. Let's see that replay. Short corners galore here. So that injection into Zark on the right side of the D, buried into the bottom left corner. Mask is going to be very happy with that. And now once again, unlike last time, Kringsjå are once again behind. So can they keep doing it? Can they keep making these comebacks? They only have 4 minutes now to get that fourth goal. And unfortunately for Jasmeet there, he's lifted it, and he's lifted it whilst in the D. So that is a short corner. What do you think about that one, Seb?
I think it's an easy decision for the referee. Very clear.
And how do you think the both teams will feel about the current state of the game after that goal?
I think Mask will be a bit relieved, and we see Zarkvator in the top again. This time he doesn't control as well, but he does turn. It probably worked in his favor, the fact that he had a mistouch, because he managed to confuse the Kringsjå defense and go around the goalie. And I mean, we've been talking about Arun this whole final, but let's remember that Zark has actually scored 4 goals now for Mask. Putting in a clutch performance, not to say the least. That's 5-3 to Mask. Kringsjå managed to get even. Well, now to chase it again. And it's advantage played. Mandeep Singh on the ball here. Plays it long to Tim Starke, one touch. It's a great little move, but there's no one at the end of it to put that in the net. It's a high ball there, coming from the stick from Simon Torre. Soroka will start it, plays it to Starke, who doesn't get a perfect touch. And just some adjustments here to the goal. Hamza Ali Khan will restart this for Mask with less than 3 minutes left on the clock. Kringsjå putting pressure. Samratori turns to it, but well done by Starke to recover it. And it allows Jasmine to take the shot. And this time, Aaron with the assist. Oh, and it seems that the referees blow against this. Although they are going to have a little discussion.
Seb, can I ask, what was that given? What was that ruled out for?
So the referees, one of the referees is not sure whether the ball was shot from inside or outside the D. But they're discussing it now. And the other referee was confident that it wasn't a D, so there is the goal. So with a bit more than 2 minutes left, Kringsjå are trailing by 1 goal.
Sorry for disappearing, everyone. I'd noticed that the Kringsjå goal, one of the boards had come considerably loose, and was actually a danger to stopping a ball go in. So me, with a couple of other spectators who had noticed it, made sure to mention it to the umpires, who are doing a great job. They're very busy, so they're having to talk very bluntly, but they are doing a very good job. And it's good to see that the board's now all good. Jasmine there on the right, trying to make something happen, but unfortunately unable to. And on the other, literally end-to-end stuff, Zark trying to get a touch, but was unable to. But has he intercepted that pass from Paulina? He's trying to do it all himself here, and unfortunately he's unable to. Paulina here finds Jasmine. Jasmine driving. It's a 2v3. Paulina still get there. Can Paulina finish? She can! That is incredible! Let's have a look at that replay. That's absolutely insane. She takes the ball and just drills it into that bottom corner. Simply, these last couple of, we've had the last couple of goals where just a complete change in tempo right before the shot has completely thrown the defense off. And we are now at 5-5 with just over a minute left, everyone. And I can't keep up. Kringsjå almost had to get it, and now Mask going at it. Mask in the D. And unfortunately ruled against. So Paulina with the ball here. Seb, what can you tell me?
It's less than 1 minute left. Nothing to split these sides as Zanjanja moves up to the D. Plays it up to Sarkvatore, who plays it back, but Zanjanja cannot get his stick on that. Although, good interception by Starke, but you see the players are tired as well, giving it their all, but some slight miscontrol here and there. Sarkvatore trying to go around. Zanjanja tries to find a turn. He doesn't though. But there is a short corner for Mask with 30 seconds left on the clock.
I think chat are just as in awe as we are. Honestly, we've got some no ways, some wows. Like, what a game! What a game! We thought that the Oslo Kringsjå game was going to be game of the tournament, but I feel like this is going to beat it. It's been an absolute goal fest. And as a goalkeeper, I hate to see it, but as a neutral, you love to watch it.
So here we go. Sarkvatore on the top again. Gets it behind him. I was miscontrolled. And Zanjanja plays Again, great stop by Ankit. And 20 seconds left. Will Kringsjå get one more attack out of this? Or are they satisfied with the shootouts? 10 seconds. And long ball there to Arnpreet. Gets into the D. And there we go. We're going to go to shootouts here. Well, what a way to decide the national championships of 2025 of Norway. This is going to be intense, Jay.
Absolutely, absolutely. Out of interest, in recent years, has the final ever gone to penalties?
I think it has. I remember playing myself. I think it was in 2023, meeting Kringsjå. I think we did strokes back then, but now Norwegian hockey also has changed that to doing shootouts. So during the last Winter Cup, we saw multiple games being decided on shootouts, including the women's final and also a series where there were a total of 24 shootouts on the third spot between Furuset and Valhalla. So we definitely know it's going to be a great joy to watch this.
Thank you, Seb. So for those who aren't as familiar with the wonderful sport of hockey, there's two types of penalties. You can have a penalty corner, which is what we've seen quite a few goals come from today, and you've got a penalty flick. This is for specifically egregious fouls or denying of a clear goal scoring opportunity, which is very uncommon, but is possible. We have seen it several times during this tournament. A penalty flick is very similar to a penalty kick in football. But for this penalty shootout, it's a little bit different. So it wasn't always the case the further back you go in history, but now with a lot of penalty shootouts, you'll have the player start on the green line. I'm not sure I'm able to show it to you right now, as we've currently got the umpires speaking to the captains. But the green line, which is about a third of the way up the pitch, and they have 6 seconds to run at the goalkeeper and score. They have to shoot before the 6 seconds pass, and they have to shoot within that D of the yellow dashes. The goalkeeper can, just wait out the 6 seconds or put the ball out. They just have to make sure it doesn't go in. And so long as the penalties are the same as usual, what we'll expect is a best of 3. But with an additional rule set. So just so that I can explain it to you, as I also went through a penalty shootout in this tournament, Kringsjå and Mask will pick 3 players. These 3 players will be their penalty shootout takers. They can change the order in which these 3 players take them, but they cannot use any other players. Then each team will have 3 goes at doing the penalty shootout, and whoever scores the most after those 3 wins. However, if it is a draw after those, it will become sudden death, but with the same penalty takers. So those 3 players will go over and over again. They can change order, but it'll become a sudden death after 3. Very, very, very nerve-wracking stuff. Welcome to the chat, Alex and Krabby. Great to see you guys. We've got a vast variety and range of nationalities on display at this tournament, but also in the chat. So we'd love to hear, where are you watching from? Where are you watching from? You are just in time for probably one of the most dramatic pieces of hockey I've ever seen. It's going to be a penalty shootout to decide the national title, the national championship of Norway. Seb.
There's a question in the chat on what happens when there's a tie in the shootouts. Then we go again, but on to sudden death.
Yes, precisely. So to clarify, the 3 takers of each team will have their turn to all take a penalty. And it's only after all of those are taken that the score matters. So if the first taker missed and the 4th taker missed, then it would be down to the 5th and 6th takers to decide. But then after that draw of 3 penalties, if anyone misses with their opponent scoring, their opponent would have won. So it is sudden death.
Strong lineup here. Tim Stark is starting for Kringsjå, so have Aaron and Mandip as their shootout takers into the D. Oh, and he tries to go around Goga, but he loses control of the ball there.
Yeah, it's very unfortunate there for Tim. It was a really good attempt. And he was moving left to right, which is what you want to see. It's what I faced in that penalty shootout from earlier on in this weekend. But I feel like his movements were a bit too small. It wasn't moving the goalkeeper enough. And by the time he had to get that shot off, he just mishits it and unfortunately just rolls off. So here we have Zark against Ankit. And simply put, that was what Tim was hoping to do. Those movements there had Ankit moving about a lot more, and it got the space for Zark that he needed to put it in the back of the net.
Now Aaron facing against Goga. Into the D again. He also turned his back to him. Goga's on the floor. Yeah. And that's the thing, if you commit too early as a goalkeeper and the player makes a turn, then you know you're going to have a hard time. That's what most players here will be looking for. And now it's Zain Janjua, also captain of the Norwegian national team, who will take up against Ankit. Ankit, who's probably a bit faster than Goga, but Goga, of course, has the experience on his side. And Zain tries to go for it immediately, and then it jumps off, and he gets it on his stick, and that means that that's a foul. So actually, we're level.
Yeah, absolutely incredible there. Absolutely incredible. Let's see if we can just have a replay of that. Okay. So man deep there, unable to score as well.
Trying exactly the same. So now if Simon Torres scores this, that will mean Musk are Norwegian champions. Also turns his back, he makes a spin, and he scores it. There we go, and celebrations on the pitch for Musk. They're definitely happy with this. Simon Torres bringing that home. And that means Musk are NM winners in 2025. Congratulations. Also congratulations to all the other teams participating. And we'll just close off with a big thank you to our sponsors as we'll get the ceremony started here in Climax. So thank you very much, and of course, let us know if you have any feedback in the chat around the quality, around how the live streaming is organized. We'd always love to work with this and improve it for you. So next year is even better.